Hey guys, well, I finally finished up my honey-do list project, which started out simple enough with just painting and adding some chair rail and faux panels in the dining room. It ended up being a little bit more involved than that. It took 9 weeks to finish the project. All in all, it turned out really well, and so pretty satisfied with it. Started out with just some simply painting the dining room, and you can see I laid out the chair rail and the faux panels to try to kind of get my mind around how I was going to proceed with dimensioning the faux panels. We then moved on to the foyer area, got it painted, and took measurements for the faux panels in there, the rest of the foyer, and then we decided to lay out the faux panels in there as well. So I kind of laid those out to see how I was going to proceed. Now the crown molding, I went with a two-piece design, and I wasn't quite sure how to put the bottom molding. I didn't know if this looked well or if it was better to flip it over and invert it. And we ended up going with this particular design right here. As you can see, it turned out really nice. And the idea is to paint the entire area with the trim color so that it gives the impression of wider molding. All of this molding was delivered in 16-foot lengths, and so I needed something to help me support the 16-foot crown molding, so I 3D printed some of these little brackets, and I could just kind of hang those up on one end and then go ahead and secure it on the other end. The chair rail, as you could see, turned out really nice. Again, I laid out for the faux panels here. So here you can see the dining room area with the trim installed in the dining room area here, the foyer towards the front door, and along the main wall in the foyer. So after finishing up the foyer area, I wanted to install a couple of doors in that front room. This is going to be an office, so we needed to install some front doors right here. Currently it was just being used for storage. So you can see I've got the panels and crown molding all painted in the dining room, the foyer, and oh yes, even this room behind this door here is our half bath. I went ahead and put the faux panels and crown molding in there as well. While I was at it, I did the kitchen, the family room, again the same treatment. Chair rail, faux panels, and crown molding. And the family room there, look, I think it turned out really well. Looks really nice. So after getting this room cleared out, I decided to get a pad and pencil and kind of sketch out a design for some built-in bookcases and bookshelves. I started out by removing a section of the carpet and building me a nice base to build off of. I installed a bottom piece of plywood and the right side. Then I came back with some 2x4s to put some framing in for the top and the front. After that was done, I installed the top and then ripped some plywood for some shelving underneath. Then I started working on an archway up top. This is to try to mimic the shelves in our family room. So you can see I have the archway installed here along with some ends. I then installed some face frame. These are just some 1x4s. And then I worked on the doors. Now the doors were meant to mimic the faux panels that are wrapped around the walls on the room. Here we have the doors installed. And then now we're ready for some paint. So I painted the walls. This is going to be a leather looking color. And then I started painting the actual base of the bookshelves and the doors. Turned out really well overall. Here is the finished bookshelf that's built in. And here I finished up the faux panels. Got it all painted. You can see trying to make sure that you lay out the faux panels around these outlets can be kind of tricky. Here I have two outlets, and I had to frame the two panels around there and still keep my spacing in between each panel. So it took some calculating, but I was able to work it out all throughout the house, so that turned out really nice. Here up under the window you see I have another outlet, and I had to kind of make those panels work as well. But overall it turned out really well, and I'm really satisfied with the way it turned out. We can call Honey-Do List done, at least for now. About 9.5 weeks, 1,500 board feet, a couple of splinters, and a lot of backaches. Thanks for watching, guys. Just wanted to give you a idea of what's been going on over the last 3 months. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and most importantly, be safe.